professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, if you remember.
Yeah, indeed.
But a lot of times, nobody remembers.
Right.
Lighters are like, lighters are the whores of the weed game. Everybody's using them. You know what I'm saying? And they're passing. There's no loyalty. There's no lighter loyalty in the smoking game, man.
Like, for real, I don't even know how long I'm gonna keep this shit, even with this shit on here.
Right.
You know. Sometimes I might.
Where does it become too inconvenient? Right.
What you need?
Right. But see, that's why I remember we talked about it. That's why I got this. It's harder for somebody to walk away with this. Yeah. Because they're gonna be like, why do I have this? What is that? Right. You know what I mean? Like, right. Most people kind of will do something like that. So yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, the good people.
I've had that for a couple of years now. I've only lost it twice.
That's what's up, man. I need one of these.
2 different times, people like I forgot it somewhere, or like somebody took it and then like I couldn't find it, and then they found it later. You know what I mean? Like it was in there somewhere, but just didn't know where it was.
I feel like if I get the shit, somebody gonna take my shit just because.
Just
like,
because.
Oh, this some nice shit in his head.
Right.
Let me take his shit. That shit be crazy.
So yeah, that's why I got that.
Yeah, that's definitely hard to take that. And you'll get that back only if you're a good person.
Right.
Somebody be like, dang, you know what? I got this man damn lighter. Here you go.
Exactly right. Otherwise, you're like,
versus a bad motherfucker.
They'll get another one. They'll be fine.
Shit, he'll be all right. Shit. I ain't got no more at home anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and use that tonight.
It'd be another week before I even go over there. So that area. So I'm like, I don't even know if I'm gonna see them. It don't even matter.
That should be crazy. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, wait.
So welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
Oh shit! I caught you at a bad moment.
Come here.
My bad.
Bad moment. Had shit on mute. All type of shit.
All right, let's try this again.
Yeah, try this again. We here.
I don't know. Hold on. It's got to be natural.
We good. Don't worry. Let it slide. Yeah.
Welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
There we go. Now we got it. Sometimes you just don't get it on the first shot.
Yeah.
You know? But like we keep it all. We're not tripping. We make mistakes. Shit happens.
You know.
That's what y'all watch for.
Shit real over here.
Yeah. Cause you gotta think about it, right? All them how many of these fucking YouTube shows have been AI and we never realized it? You know what I mean? Like that's some crazy shit. But that's why we keep, that's why you see the mistakes and the problems and that shows you out there, the public, the whole community out there, that we're real people. You know what I mean?
There ain't no bots.
Yeah.
It's real.
But there's a lot of them out there that we probably still don't even understand are out there. We've talked about it once before or so.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Because I was thinking like around probably like 2010, 2012 maybe, my daughter used to watch like a little like YouTube, one of those YouTube family shows where it would like show them just going to Walmart and buying toys and doing shit.
Yeah,
right?
Okay.
So back then, right? And it always looked like it was cut so perfect. Music's in there. You know what I mean? Like everything's like, it's like it's always a perfect shot. You know what I mean?
Perfect life out there.
Right. It was like that. It was showing like that perfect life. And so they'd be stuck on these shows. I started thinking about it now with the information we have now. What if those were all just fucking AI shows? And that's how they were like learning, you know what I mean? It was like how they were like, oh, these people are just, it's a YouTube show, so you'll accept more.
Yeah.
So they're just like, you know what I mean? Like if they put that on regular TV, you'd probably be a little skeptical. But they put it on YouTube, so you're thinking it's probably a real show. But it's just a fucking AI creating a show. And they were creating those shows to see how fucking brainwashed we really were.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I seen some shit. they went far as having you're right. Having a family.
Right. Right. Whatever happened to those people? Where they at?
I don't
Nobody talks about them no more. See what I'm
know.
saying? We forgot about them. Where are those people?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Episode 59, by the way.
Yeah. 59, baby.
We're doing it all crazy today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm
one of my daughters used
just
to
a
watch
theory.
She used to watch one of them damn things.
Yeah,
too.
just a theory. But there was a
Think
lot of
about
them.
that shit. Yeah.
Well, there's still some to this day, you know, where like them little Russian kids who be selling toys and shit, and they be they be doing these little shows. I get it. There's great actors too. People can act too. I get it. You know,
Right.
whatever. You know, but yeah, I think some of this shit is AI, and we just haven't realized it yet. You know what I mean? Like that's how fucking caught up we are.
I mean, there's some people living good, you know what I mean, nice, but
Right.
you ain't living like that.
That show, it's like everything was just so
I feel
perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everything.
Like everything was too perfect. I'm like, nobody's.
I got you.
That's either a fucking set, you know what I'm saying, or
Exactly.
AI is creating it, because there's no way you're living that fucking good right now.
Right.
Like, you know, and then being able to film it the way you're filming it and make it look the way it looks. It was almost like some of these shots are like impossible to get. That's an impossible shot unless you could create that with AI. You know, that's I'm just throwing it out there. Think about it. Go back, look at them. Yeah. You know, just something for the people to check out. You know, you got some new. You know what I mean? You've been researching. You've been doing things. You've been checking things out. You're bored. You're like, what the fuck else is there? There's one for you. Go look at that shit. Go rewatch it. Go see what you think. Do your research. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? That's why I said that's how I'm learning all this shit. That's why I'm questioning these things, because when I started looking at things logically, man, you start realizing like what they've told us is what, like, you know what? This is what I wanted to talk about today too. Here's one thing I wanted to talk about. Let's do it now then, because it's on this idea. Freedom of speech, right? And Miranda rights. You know what the cops tell you when they start cuffing you up, right?
Yeah.
So we don't really think about that. What do our Miranda rights really mean? What is it? What is it telling us? What, you know what I mean? Like, what do we, you know, nobody understands it really, I guess.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, because you got to do some reading,
Right.
researching.
So I put it together right here. I wanted to read a piece of this for you, right? Okay. So it says, in the United States, the Miranda warning is a type of notification customarily given by police to criminal suspects in police custody or in custodial interrogation, advising them of their right to silence and, in effect, protection from self-incrimination. Right? So
Basically remain quiet.
yeah, so
Remain silent.
it comes from a 1966 court decision, Miranda versus Arizona. So that's why it got the name Miranda rights. I don't know the deepness between that, right? But that's where that idea comes from. But basically, so everybody who's watched cops or been arrested or anything like that, right, understands the basic idea of it. They tell you that, you know, you are under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you remember the words, right? They say anything you say can and will be used against you. But you also have the right to an attorney before questioning. They give you all this information, right?
Yeah, they tell you to remain silent.
Basically, right? They're giving you the chance to remain silent.
Right.
But pretty much nobody does. But also they start asking you questions. And you're already under arrest, right? You know, so it's like, you know, or even before that, you were answering questions. You know what I mean? Even before under arrest or whatever. So like I said, technically I think they can't use anything until after they've said that. But that's what they're fishing for when they're talking to you before all that. You know what I mean? But you have the right to say, I don't answer questions.
Right.
I need a lawyer. No matter what you're doing. And you see some people do that in different cases, right? You when you've seen some high profile cases on TV and stuff, sometimes, you know, something will happen and it'll look pretty clear, but then the person who's being accused hasn't said anything to anybody and is hiding behind his lawyer. And most of them are like, oh, he's hiding behind his lawyer. He's got to be guilty. Not necessarily. No. He's hiding behind his lawyer because that's his right to make sure that what he's saying is not taken out of context, is not, misconstrued, is not, used against him for anything, because he's saying it a certain way. You know what I mean? Like, so he's going to talk to a lawyer first, get the information, and say, okay, here's what I can say.
Right. Did you know that there's court terms?
Right. All kinds of shit.
You know what I mean?
There's all kinds of shit.
So you got to know the court terms.
Mm-hmm. That's what we were talking about.
Right.
Legalese.
Yeah.
There's a language. That's why you have to get an attorney.
Right.
Technically, we're imbeciles.
Right.
We're fucking imbeciles because we can't defend ourselves in a system that we don't understand. Mm-hmm. So we hire lawyers who are supposed to know the language to get the shit done for us. That's the system we're in, folks.
Bomb droppers.
You see what I'm saying? Like think about that. Whenever else in our lives, anywhere in our lives, would we agree to some shit like that? You know what I mean? Like, what if your kids were like, "No, you're gonna have to talk to my lawyer." The fuck out of here. See what I'm saying? Like, talk to your lawyer. You see what I'm saying? Like that. So Daddy USA over here, you know what I mean? Is telling the kids, you can't talk to me without your lawyer. Like, this is some crazy and then we don't even understand that system. And we're under it. You know what I mean? Like, that's
facts.
So it just, and this all sparked from watching a YouTube video the other day where they showed a city, like a town hall meeting, right? It was like I think it was a town in Arizona or something like that. And a dude rolled up, and it's like the mayor, the comptroller, the treasurer, the panel that's usually there, right? He walks up and he's like, "Yeah, I want to address some stuff. I'm so and so. I want to address some stuff today. Yeah, you know that our mayor and these other people have been stealing from us, and and then he's like, wait, are you gonna? Then the mayor's like, you accusing us? And he goes, and he's like, you work for me. Shut your fucking mouth. And then he's like, wait. You can't talk like that in here. And he was like, I can talk any way I want to you. You're a public servant. You work for me. You know what I mean? And and he's going off. And he's like, he bought a $1,200 suit with our money. He did this. He did. And he's like going through all these things. And he's like, so they end up kicking him out, right? Because he's So then
disturbing the peace.
Right, they're gonna get him on some bullshit out of order or whatever, right? Yeah. but that's how they stay in control, right? Mm-hmm. Right? They can just remove you. See what I'm saying? But what he did was right before he walked out, he gave a piece of paper to like a dude sitting in the audience. He pops up, walks up to the podium, and he was like, "I'm so and so, and I'm a lawyer, and what you just did to my client by pulling him out of here is a violation of his freedom of speech rights. He has there is, and he quoted like a 1968. There's a case such and such, and it states that nobody that anybody can use any type of language they want. It's language." And they they were like, and he was like, it's freedom of speech to use that language. Just because you don't like the words that are being said gives you no right to remove anybody from any space. You know what I mean? And so like he's like tearing him a new asshole with all this shit, right? So they end up kicking him out.
Oh shit.
So they get the bailiff, or the fucking the sheriff or whoever the fuck it is there, and they kick him out. And they're talking about they're going to arrest him for, same kind of shit, freedom, disturbing the peace or whatever, right? So then he has his phone out and he's recording himself with video talking to the cops. And he's like, if you arrest me right now, you're violating my rights and I'm going to sue every single one of you. And you're not immune because you just took an order from the mayor who gave you an unlawful order, and now you're acting on that. Like he threw all this shit, like he's killing them, right? And they're just sitting there going, "What? We didn't do nothing. We didn't do nothing." He was like, "No, you're telling me." He goes, "So you arrested me?" No, we just need you out of the space. He goes, "No, I can walk back in there." He goes, "And you can't." He goes, "Are you going to arrest me if I walk back in there?" And they're like, no, you can, as long as you're not disturbing. He goes, so I'm just going to walk in there and sit down, but you're not going to arrest me. And he's like, no, we're not going to arrest you. And it was like, so like then it ends up like cutting off and whatever. But
yeah, because he knew his shit.
Right. And so that's that sparked me to watch a few more videos. Obviously, I go down a few little YouTube rabbit hole, right? But that's what sparked this idea, and that's why I'm saying, like, our rights are our rights, but most of the time we don't understand them. It's not taught to us properly to understand them. You know what I mean? Like, no one's teaching us in school what our fucking rights are. You know what I mean? Like, that should be a course that we get at a certain age to teach us our fucking rights. We don't even understand. You know, it's ridiculous. And so watching people do stuff like that, it's like wow, if I had the knowledge they had, I have the confidence, but I don't have the knowledge. So I don't, you know what I mean? So I just get flustered by the time I get up there and say something wrong, and then I'm done.
Then
you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm just not as
That's how that shit
versed on it with like they are, and I'm like, damn, and then I'm like, and I think I'm pretty savvy. You know what I mean? Like I'm, you know, I know from watching the videos and learning from different stuff, but I'm thinking, but I'm like 1%. Everyone else out there has no fucking clue.
Right.
That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? Because I'm going, if I'm having a tough time with it and I don't fucking understand it half the time, I know the rest of y'all motherfuckers don't understand shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know nothing, you know, and that scares me, man. You know, in a way that's how they've kept the control on everybody, is they just didn't tell us shit. They gave us a board game and said, start playing. And we were like, well, what's the rules? Figure it out.
Got to read the rules.
Figure it out. And we never went and read the rules.
Never.
But nobody also taught us. Nobody was telling us to read the rules. My parents weren't telling me, hey, make sure you understand this. They just didn't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so now I go through most of my life and I don't fucking know either. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So,
I grew around people like motherfuckers. They cussed the cop out. Like, fuck you, give me my ticket, hurry up.
Yeah,
come on.
You can. There's nothing they can do about that.
Like, wow.
There's nothing they can do about that. That's freedom of speech.
Yeah, but I feel
But
like
that's ego.
right. But I feel like when you do that shit, that's when they fuck with you more.
Right. Well, they can. That's the idea. They want to provoke you into something.
Right.
You see what? Yeah. So I get you. And that's why most people don't do that. But yeah, just because of the way I talk to you and what I'm saying to you has nothing to do with you pulling me over for a traffic stop. Pull me over for your traffic stop, you idiot. Fuck you. What do they do? See what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, that's
they're not
crazy.
Supposed to be able to do anything, but that's how they got away with shit.
Provoked them to do more shit.
Right.
To you. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, yes. What you need? All right. Good. I'm gone.
No, and you're right.
I'm gone about my business.
But in the eyes of the law, none of that should mean anything.
Right.
But they use it against you. You're right, because they're able to trigger you. You trigger each other, and then you start getting in. That's that energy exchange. You start firing at each other, and the next thing you know, you're at war.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? That's exactly what happens. That's the craziness of it. So I'm with you, and I've been there.
Then
I've been in that moment.
Damn, that's crazy.
I've literally almost
you can have the power too,
before.
though. You can have the power too, just like you said. You know, you just gotta know the law.
Right, and that's why I said if they ask you a question, you know, because like if they ask you questions,
can fight with them motherfuckers too.
Yeah, if you ask you questions, you're supposed to just be like, I don't answer questions.
Yeah,
but then that's when they go, you got an attitude, sir? See what I'm saying?
Yeah, see.
Because you could just be like, nah, I don't answer questions. They'd be like, you got an attitude right now? Why don't you want to answer my question? See what I'm saying? And then you're like, I don't answer questions, sir. You know what I mean? Like, they'd be like, step out of the car. See what they can go at any moment.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying? So no matter what we say, it all comes down to the cop's ego. The cop should not be in his ego in that moment.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? He should just get the job done. If I'm here to give you a ticket, then I'm going to take your information. I'm going to write your fucking ticket. You either sign it or you don't, and I'm on my fucking way.
Gone, right.
I don't give a fuck what you're saying. I don't care that you're yelling. You're getting this ticket. You see what I'm saying? Like, and if most cops could understand that idea, where's that training at? Why are they not told this? Who gives a fuck what they're saying? Fuck them. They're getting a ticket.
What?
See what I'm saying? Like, then just give me my ticket and be on my fucking way. You see what I'm saying? And that's it. But cops have gotten to the fucking, they've gotten the privilege. You know, of where you going? What are you up to?
Right.
Where you been? What's this? What? I see something in your car.
Right.
They've got so many fucking things to play on you now.
And then they got, oh yeah, I can smell this.
Right.
That's a famous one right there.
So
You know
they
what
can
I mean?
right.
Like,
So they have so many ins now
Ain't nobody really smoking.
that you can't. It's like it's almost like how in your house, right? If you're in your house and the cops knock on your door and you refuse to open the door, you don't have to without a warrant. But for some reason, they can just look in your car and go, "What's that over there?" Okay, now I got probable cause. Now open your door, get out.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like.
Shit crazy.
But I guess they could do that if they went to your window at your house too. But they don't do shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You should not be able to even look in my car at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You have to suspect me of a crime and then hold me there and wait for a fucking warrant before you should be able to do anything. You give me my fucking ticket, or if all you want to do is say, "Hey, I know a lot of people speed on this road, but I need you to slow down." Sometimes it's a warning. All right, I'm on my way. All right, thanks, whatever. Put on fucking, fuck you, and be on my way. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
whatever you want to do. But it's like, but that's not what they do. They want to fuck with you. They want to try things. They want to see what you're up to. They want to, you know what I mean? Well, you don't roll your eyes at me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I'm a child. Like we're their children.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
And
that's
most of them
something.
just want to know if you know, if, you know what I mean, you know the law or not.
Right. Right.
That's all. They want to know if you
They're
know.
checking. They're
Right.
checking. They're checking your temperature. Temperature check.
How far can I go with this one?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But for real, you know, it's all a game, man. Just play the game with them. Hey, how you doing, sir? How you doing, man?
Right.
Get
I
your
mean, that's the
license
best way.
and get on a
Yeah.
just going about your business. You know what I mean? I'm talking about nowadays.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
shit. I try to avoid the motherfuckers either way possible.
Yeah. I mean, here's the
Just
thing.
leave me alone.
If you're,
I ain't messing with nothing, man. Leave me alone.
yeah, it's the same thing like we've talked about before on this show. Depending on your vibe, if you're vibing right, you know what I'm saying, in your life and you're vibing right, they're not even on your radar. They're nowhere to be found. You don't see them. You know what I mean? You don't deal with. It's like people. Like I said, when you vibe out of people's lives, they just disappear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's the same kind of thing. Like you're not seeing them anymore, just because you're not even on the same vibe anymore. So that, you know what I mean? So that's like another way. It's like if you're in your vibe, they don't exist in your world. You know what I mean? That's how I look at it. They just don't exist in my world. They're not looking for me. I have no reason they should be looking for me.
I
at
know,
all.
but you
know
know,
what I'm saying?
they probably for
So, yeah.
because
But-
you got tinted windows.
but I get it.
Or,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
of course.
Just some small shit.
Yeah, it
like,
could be anything.
You know what
No,
I mean?
I'm with
Like,
you.
Come on,
And
man.
that's why, like, if I have a tail light out or a headlight out, I fix it immediately because I don't even want to give them a reason.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
like, nah, I'm driving right to the store right now. We fixing this bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking around because I'm like, why give them a reason to even look at me?
Facts.
That's how I roll. You know what I mean? I'm like, don't even look in my direction. I don't exist to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm incognito.
Yeah, man. But you know what I'm saying? It's like,
But I feel you. It's
it's like I drive past them all the motherfucking time. You know what I mean? Because they be sitting outside
yeah.
in my area. and
But
shit.
also, you're driving.
right. You know what I'm saying? But
You
I
drive
like,
a little more than most people, so you're gonna run into them more often. You know what I
Right.
mean?
So that's why I don't even like going the same way. You know what I'm saying? I go different ways and shit. I go back roads and shit because I know they sitting on this
You got
road.
to, right.
So I'm like, man, I don't even want to go through it today. You know what I mean? It's just a possibility that they're going to bother me today. So I'm like, man, you know what? Let me go this way to avoid this shit.
And that's your vibes. If you're feeling it, that's what you're doing. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just,
Trust it.
Oh, believe me, I do. I do, believe me.
Y'all too.
Yeah, man.
Out there, trust y'all's guts feelings more often. Trust your intuition. Trust your, you know what I mean? When you have a feeling about something, trust that shit.
Yeah.
And see where it gets you. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you know what I mean? Sometimes you ignore the shit and then stuff happens to you or whatever, or things don't, whatever. But do the intention of that. Trust it and then see what happens. You never know.
Right. I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Just so that you're cognizant of it is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You're paying attention to it. Same thing like the numbers. So you know what I mean? When you're not looking for the numbers, or you don't know they mean anything, you're not looking for them. So it's like trust it and then see how it rolls, you know?
So today I'm looking at the coins and shit, right? I was happen to see 222.
Yeah. Caught the 222.
I look down again. I'm still fucking with the coin. I look down again, 333. I'm like, this shit is crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what it is now. I'm just starting to catch the shit like, it's like normal.
Yeah. That's why I say everything I look at now is a number.
It's normal.
Almost every number is a number.
It's fucking normal. It's starting to get, like, every time I look at the phone. I don't want to look at it right now because, you know what I mean? I don't know what it is. But I'm not worried about it also. Oh, look. See?
Did it pop up on you?
It just showed me 7:15. You know what I'm saying? It just showed me.
It popped up because you asked. Look at your phone. Your phone talks to you, man. It's like the second time I've seen it do something. Oh, and then it pops up.
See?
Right. Let's see if 7:15 means something.
See what I'm saying?
Let's see what 7:15
should be wild, man.
Here we go.
It might mean something, man. I don't know, but
let's just see.
I just be saying these numbers a lot. 222 333.
Here we go.
Time talk to him.
The 715 angel number is a special sign from the divine realm that symbolizes new beginnings, the right path, and good fortune. It encourages you to take time for yourself and focus on your emotional, physical, and spiritual health. See? That's why I say most numbers mean something, especially if you're seeing them. You know what I mean? But that's why I said maybe that one popped up on purpose to tell you, here's a new number to look for. Because numbers will change. When you've done certain things, certain numbers won't show up as much anymore because you don't need those ones right now. You see what I'm saying? But then they can change into something else you might be moving towards. So, you know, that's just me. I'm not a numerologist. I'm just making shit up.
It sound good. It sound good.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I look at it. It makes sense. It's just the way I feel about it, you know. That's why I know it's like, you know, I don't see, like I said, there's certain numbers right now that I don't see as much. But there's other numbers I'm seeing more. So those are the ones I focus on because I'm seeing them more. So that's why I was saying, you know, it just depends. Sometimes the shit changes. So be on the lookout for different numbers sometimes, especially if you see it a couple times. You know what I mean? That way, because it could be just signaling you for something. You know?
Got you.
So, yeah, that's another way to look at it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, I don't look at the time too much.
Yeah, I don't either. A lot of receipts.
For the past few days, time it felt like it's moving fast.
Like yesterday, I did a DoorDash order, pickup.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did a pickup DoorDash order.
Okay, yeah.
And then I had to get a refund. And no, I was picking it up, my own order.
Oh.
I was saving that few dollars real quick.
Yeah.
So I'm picking it up, right?
Right.
And they took one of them was a veggie burger. So I'm like, one of them was a veggie burger. So I get it, and then they go, we ran out of veggie burgers. Is it okay if the burger is regular? And I'm like, probably not, but if that's all you got, welcome, right? So I'm like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, if they don't have it, what am I supposed to do? It's not like I said, no, I want it, you know? So I'm like, cool. So I take the bag and I dip out. I get home. It's actually only 2 burgers. I ordered 3, right? A couple people in the house, you know what I mean? A couple people in the house.
Right.
And I ordered the 3. One of them was a veggie burger. They said it wasn't a veggie burger. They didn't have any, but they said that they had put the other burger in as a regular burger. That's what I thought she said. Apparently, she didn't give it to me at all.
Damn.
So I'm like, damn, I'm short a burger, and we spent the money. You know what I mean? So I just hit up the DoorDash app. Hey, I didn't get an item. So the fucking refund is 2020. That's the number. That's how much they gave me back. 2020 on the refund.
Wow.
So I looked that number up. You know what I mean? I'm like, why would that number come up right now? You know what I mean? Just randomly. So I was like, yeah. So that's why I said something like that sometimes.
Got you.
If you see a number and you feel like it's significant for some reason, it'll hit you. You know what I mean? You'll just know. You'll be like, wait, why do I need to see that right now? Then you just look it up real quick and see. It might be something.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah, so check your numbers, folks.
Yeah, definitely check your number.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a few people that'll hit me every now and again and be like, I'm seeing numbers again.
For real. And I see him all type of, man, it should be crazy. I be wanting to text you and shit like, yo, I seen it. I seen it.
We just talked about that.
I got it. Another one.
Right. And another one.
Again. You probably be like, all right, damn, that. What the fuck, man?
At that point, you're walking your path. That's the
Yo.
idea. That's how I look at it. I'm walking my path. If every day I'm seeing 2, 3, 4 numbers, I'm walking my path. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
What else would it be telling me? Because I've never seen the world look like that before.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's how I'm looking at it. Like when have I ever walked around thinking I'm seeing numbers everywhere? That's never happened in my life until now. Like, within the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Like
The universe talking to you.
Yeah, it's talking to us big time.
Shit. It's been talking to us, but
we wasn't listening.
We wasn't noticing.
We wasn't listening, and
we wasn't noticing.
they was fucking with us so that we wouldn't listen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All the shit that they were doing and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of that has been relaxed now because a lot of that is gone. A lot of those motherfuckers are gone. Their time is up. Remember we said that shit? Their time is up. So a lot of them motherfuckers are gone. So that's why.
Yeah, they running and hiding and shit.
Right. So that's why for a lot of shit right now, things do feel more relaxed. In general, society-wise. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Think about what used to be on the news all the time. Nothing but crime. You're not hearing about all that no more. Where's all the crime at? You know what I mean? Remember, they would always tell us every fucking day. They tell us how many fucking killings are in Baltimore. Are we hearing this anymore?
Damn.
Is it happening anymore?
But
what's going on?
I don't know. Lately, I haven't been watching the news. That's why I'm like...
And remember that one year? What was that? 2021 was fucking every fucking week, every weekend. Chicago had like 30 people get shot.
Oh yeah, killing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like 30 people get shot, 9 dead. You're like, what the fuck is going on over there? We're not hearing about none of that no more. Where's all that?
Did that drop or something?
I don't know.
Damn.
I think they said crime for the last year and a half has dropped and no one's noticed. No one's talking about it. Crime just in general across the U.S. has just cut down. And no one's talking. Look it up. I don't know. Look it up. I thought I saw something about that a little while back where they said the numbers of, and I'm just like, but I got to thinking about it like we're talking about, and I'm like, not really hearing a lot of shit though anymore like that. Like you'll hear about a mass shooting here and there, a school shooting. They're running in and doing some wild shit. There's been a couple of those, and but
why?
Other than that, right?
Why is this fucking school shootings?
Yeah, they're trying to keep the fear up. It scares the parents. See what I'm saying? You scare that's a whole level. Anybody with children gets scared.
Yeah,
that's a big pickup.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If you're trying to, you know what I mean, and everybody, but you have to get to the point where you realize it's all bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't ever want to be, you don't want to be that school. Nobody wants to be that school, but at the same time,
and shit.
But at the same time, like, look at where these things are happening. It's not happening in Chicago. It's not happening in Atlanta. It's not happening in Baltimore. It's happening in these little rural small towns that are like, Uvalde? Where's that at? You know what I mean? Like that. So think about that, But that's another part that picks up those people, because only those people usually watch the news. Those are news people from the little towns. And then they're like, oh, they're attacking the little town. Now it gets all the little towns scared. It's just trying to create more fear. Remember this, people.
Right.
God, anything that God does, he's never going to put you in fear. So who do you think's out here putting you in fear? What do you think that is?
Bomb droppers.
You should never be in fear. You know what I mean? Yes, there are fearful situations because we understand that people can be unpredictable. We know that. There's scary situations like You know, like women walking late at night in the dark. You know what I mean? We know there's weirdos out there.
Yeah.
So that's always a scary situation, but nobody should be putting you in a fear state of any kind if it's God's work. So think about that. See what I'm saying? Like, think about that.
Right.
If somebody keeps pushing that into you, that's a bad agenda. Nobody should be doing that. That's you know, that's the fear mongering. That's the all that shit. You know, that's propaganda at that point. You know.
Facts. I agree. Shit, like you said earlier, man, it's a lot of weirdos out here. Like, my lady was watching something the other day. It's a true story.
True story.
These motherfuckers took the school bus.
Yes, I saw that.
And hit it underground.
Chowchilla.
Child chiller. That's what it was.
I watched that.
Yes. I said, what
I remember reading about that back in the day, and I didn't know nothing about it really, but I remember reading about something about that back in the day. Just, I don't know where that came from.
Yeah.
And I saw that shit too, and I was like, what the
And I was
fuck?
like, this
was some wild shit.
Yes.
Elaborate as fuck.
But the crazy part is they only had one phone in the police station.
Right.
But these fools were trying to call the police station to tell them that they had the fucking school
And
bus.
the phone lines were jammed.
But they couldn't get through.
It could have got horrible real quick, right?
So they forgot about the damn kids or whatever.
They were gonna leave them.
Yeah.
They were done.
And just left them there.
Yeah.
So luckily, the motherfuckers, they escaped.
Through divine intervention.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Those people were meant to survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, otherwise they would have perished and you'd have never found them.
Right. Never.
Probably.
Probably
You
to
know
this
what I
fucking day.
Right.
They was underground.
Yeah.
They took time out to bury,
They buried like a trailer and then cut a hole in the top and built like a way to get down, and then
Yeah, and had
It was
mattresses
elaborate.
in there and shit like that.
It's
I
elaborate.
said, what
Some
is
elaborate
going
shit.
on?
And that was in 76.
Right.
When there's no internet, there's no telling nobody, there's no, like,
And let me call home and,
you know
There was none of that.
nothing.
It was
You
none of
know
that.
nothing. If the cops don't tell you, you know nothing.
Right.
That's got to be some crazy shit, right?
Wow.
But that's where we used to be. See, that's how much fear can be pushed that easily when we had trust. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about, like I said, back then, I think, in a lot of ways, man, a lot of things were more civil back in the days. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't really have to worry about a lot in your own neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like, because that's what I used to tell, because people always be like, man, it's crazy in the hood. But if you're from the hood, everybody's chilling.
Right. Everybody knows you.
We
right.
know everybody.
Right.
You know what I
Everybody
mean? We
was
know what's
cool.
happening. You know what I mean? It's chill.
Right.
Everybody's chilling. You know what I mean? We popping in on people and seeing what
Right.
people up to.
Right. That's what's
Auntie live over
right
here.
there,
Right.
yup.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Cousin down the street.
Right.
Shit like that.
So it's a different world when you're in it than it is with people that look at it. You know what I mean? Sometimes I think it's just a different angle. You know what I mean? It's a different way to look at it, That's what I used to tell people all the time. It's be like, man, it ain't as crazy as you think it is.
Right.
Like, the news makes it sound ridiculous. You know what I mean? Shit happens in every neighborhood. Now that we realize it,
right.
even in upscale neighborhoods, they're fucking domestic violence, shooting each other and stabbing each other and shit. See what I'm saying? Like, it's happening everywhere.
Everywhere.
And they got the better shit, so people are stealing shit from them too. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's happening everywhere. Shit's going on, They're selling the cocaine and all the shit up there, you know what I mean? And you got that game going with the crystal meth and the pills. They got all that shit up there. So they fucking themselves up with all that shit. You know what I mean? But no one's talking about this shit. They're just talking about, oh, look at the ghettos. Yeah, that's where we felt. We let them go do whatever the fuck they wanted to do, as long as the spotlight was on us. Now look at them. They're all fucking strung out on shit.
Hurt. On some serious shit.
Right. Right.
That you need help to get off of.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
You know what I mean?
damn.
And they try to call it a pandemic. How dare you?
No dad, bad dad.
Y'all did it to yourselves. You're destroying yourselves. So I don't know. Maybe it was all done by, Never know. Never know how it fits in the whole scheme and plan of everything, But, I mean, all that shit's man-made, though.
Yeah.
Man-made shit, so we're just doing it to ourselves.
Just know that it wasn't you.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It's not you. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a lot of people go down that road. Like, damn. Like, how did that, why do you want to do that to yourself? You know what I'm saying? I know the different how it make you feel different, but
that's an addiction that
there's no way
I've never experienced, and I don't want to. You know what I mean? That's just
we talked about that the other day. I can't see me standing outside the fucking corner store nodding and shit. Just
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I can't see.
I just can't.
I can't see me doing that.
I don't know
shit.
nothing about it other than what I mean. I've been around it, seen people on it, but I'm like, I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is.
Hey, you? But
yep.
You know what I mean? I know people that did it that stopped.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I know it can be done.
Yeah. They say what it mostly is. It's anywhere from like 3 to 5 weeks of flu symptoms, and then once you're through that, it's over. Your body reverts itself because it does chemically change itself at some point to feel more addicted. You know what I mean, and whatever that addiction process just grabs you. But they say you're supposed to be able to just detox right out that bitch. You just gotta go through it, and most people don't want to go through it, so that's why they keep
going for this
back
shit.
to it. It's basically the loop. Know what I'm saying? The loop is feel like this, feel like shit for how long it takes, or you can just do a little bit of this and feel better. You know what I mean? So it's discipline and willpower after that. You know what I mean? It's all those things. You know what I mean? It's all wrapped
I heard
up.
something. I'm like a 30-second high.
Yeah, right. If
you know
that,
what I'm saying? Like,
who knows?
Yeah,
it's just chasing it.
But you down there like
chasing it.
You know what I'm saying? You down there nodding and shit.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Never been in that world, man.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Yeah, it is. I mean, the thing is like I don't feel like I see that as often anymore. Are they got better places to be now?
I mean,
they're hanging out in different spots. I don't see it as much anymore.
I guess they got we not in that world, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I used to be downtown a lot more just because I used to work up there. So I used to be downtown a lot more. So you'd see it a lot more when you're down there. But lately though, a few times I've been down there, I don't feel like I saw it as much. I mean, or at all.
I be seeing them and shit. They be at the bus stop or huddle up and shit.
The huddle.
Yeah. Then they wait for the damn bus. You know what I'm saying? Because they try and keep warm with each other. They back there hitting that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Getting
they
a little action.
They doing their thing right there.
Getting a little action. I got it.
Hey.
To each his own.
I let them do them. You know what I'm saying?
You're on a different mission than me. Right. I don't know your mission. You know what I mean? Maybe you're supposed to be there. Maybe you're over there helping people. Right. You know what I mean? Like some of the motherfuckers are still good people. You know what I mean? So they're just in a bad way.
Yeah.
So maybe they in there helping. You know what I mean? It's like because some of these
gotta fit in to get in, and then
and you
change ways.
You change it from the inside. You know what I mean? I mean, it might be God's plan. You know what I mean? You gotta get somebody in there. Right. You know what I mean? So never know. Never know how it works.
It's like we said, because we're not in that world.
We're not in that world.
We can't connect to them.
I don't. It's not my vibe.
I feel you.
It's not my vibe.
I feel you.
Yeah, you never know. Never know.
I feel you. Yeah. You never know.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing like people who get locked up sometimes. You know what I mean? Get locked up for a long time, and then they go in, they learn, they get knowledge, they put the shit together, and then they go, you know what? They've been fucking me this whole time. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going back out, and then while they're in there, they're teaching other motherfuckers shit. You know what I mean? Like, how did we know any of it? Probably most of the knowledge we know right now is from prisoners, probably reading all the fucking books. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that, right?
Yeah, having time.
Time, but just exactly. If we had that time, it's like say God had a plan for this person, right? but the path they went on was going to take them off of that. So he said, go to jail, 10 years, read books, knowledge, come back out, you'll be better. Because if I didn't do that to you, you would have never sat down and read those books.
Never, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can look at it that way or whatever. You know what I mean? There's certain ways that all these things can be part of the divine plan. You know what I mean? And we don't know how any of it really fits because we're not him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the fucking thought process is, you know? So it's complicated. So, but it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because if it was easy, all of us would figure it out.
Oh, right.
There's no reason for us to figure it out, though. We just got to trust it. Faith. That's it. That's the idea.
That's it. Bomb droppers.
Welcome to
Faith.
the Awkward Gospel Hour.
You feel me?
Oh, shit.
Shit. If you're in one world, stay in that world. Don't even try and cross over.
We're getting to that point. We're getting to that point where
No, I'm talking about on
what's that?
on a drug type
Oh,
type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to on the right path, don't even move backwards.
right.
Don't even do it.
Well, that's the thing. That's the thing is most of us are vibing out of that shit, right? So, like we've talked about how different foods we don't eat no more because we just tasted it, didn't taste right, and we're just done with it, right? Moving on. Taste buds are different, whatever. But that's the thing too, is a lot of people are quitting drinking, a lot of people are quitting smoking, and it's that divine something's hitting them and telling them it's time to do something different. That's happening to a lot of people around the world, just in general. And I don't think a lot of people are talking about it. You know what I mean? We're all starting to that's the wake up process. You got to start cleaning yourself up. We've been so corrupted by this world, you know, and they've given us, they basically let us poison ourselves slowly through so many things, you know, from food to the air to the water to the pharmaceuticals to the drugs to the, you know what I mean? There's so many ways we can take ourselves out.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
shit, right.
But we keep surviving because I don't know how many times I'm going to have to say this, but we're immortal. We live forever.
Yeah.
We just may not live forever in this body. This is a vessel. We've always said, you know what I mean? This is a vessel.
That's right. So we
You
don't
know?
die, baby.
Right. But we live forever. So if we don't live on in this body in this time, we'll be back another time in another body doing more things. That's what this world is. That's what these people have been doing for thousands and thousands of years, is coming back and doing things and changing things and moving things. And that's what we're doing again. Remember, we're fixing all that shit. So it's we're on the way. We're on the way, people.
Shit, I was reading a book one day. I forgot what it was, but it said, you ain't living if you're scared to die.
Correct. Right. Big moment, right?
It's like, damn.
Right. Right. Exactly. And that's why I said that's the fear. Get the fear out.
That's the shit.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, don't go out there and fucking throw yourself off a cliff. You're not that kind of a fucking immoral. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You mean that?
right, exactly. You know,
What up? Nah.
don't ask for it.
Yeah.
But live your life just going at it and don't be fearful of shit and don't let, remember what my mom said, don't let fear stop you.
Don't let fear
Right?
stop you.
See? Moms with the knowledge. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's like, that's the thing. Stop being fearful. Yes, things are going to be, you know what I mean? There's things to be worried about.
Yeah.
Everybody's worried about something.
Things happen.
But don't let fear stop you from doing a bunch of shit. Just start doing shit, whatever you can do. You know, you'd be like, start one little thing. Then next thing you know, you're doing the next thing, you know, and just start doing stuff. Start trying new things, you know. Don't be scared to quit smoking. You know, if you want to, you don't want to smoke cigarettes no more, and you're like, man, I've been working on it, I've been trying. just say fuck it and go for it.
Hey.
You know, do something different, right? You know what I mean? Try something
I'm
different.
a witness to that. I could do that.
Right.
I did it. I did it my damn self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
There you go. Talk to him. Give him some advice.
I just smoke Blakk and Miles. Some of y'all should know that if y'all was listening. You know what I'm saying? I was the Blakk and Miles king and shit. Every time I got in the car, I had to have a Blakk and Miles. I'm out talking and shit. Blakk and Miles, Blakk and Miles. But one day, I just stopped, man. I just said, damn, this shit. You know what I mean? Because one day I was cleaning out my damn car and the ashtray, you know, the tips to the damn Blakk and Miles?
Yeah.
I would leave them in the car.
Right.
So I'm cleaning the car out. I'm pouring it into the bag, the ashes and shit. I'm like, that's a lot of damn, stay out of smoke, man.
Did you take a picture of it?
Nah, I didn't take a picture of it, but I just was like, damn, yo, that's a lot of damn.
Yeah. You kind of just kind of saw
Blakk
it.
and Miles that smoke.
It made sense to you, right?
I was like, damn, I got to stop this shit.
Right. See?
You know what I'm saying?
So just took the one little moment.
Yeah, but
It's talking to you. It's talking
right,
to you.
it was talking to me. That was the first one. That's the first one I did. You know what I mean? So then I cleaned my car out again. Same shit. Like, damn, the fuck? Oh, damn, Blakk and Miles, this is crazy.
Right.
I think it was the third time I did that shit, I was like, you know what? This is it.
I'm doing it for real.
I'm
Here
done.
we go. Right.
I'm done.
Yep. And it was talking to you. That's all it was.
And I just stopped, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, I ain't use no pills to stop it. I ain't go to the doctors or nothing that.
Right.
I just stopped.
Yeah. Your body's gonna talk to you, man. It's gonna tell you what it needs.
I just stopped.
And that's part of your detox, was to get that part out. You know what I mean? And, it's not natural, man.
You know. And now I'm detoxing my lungs. You know what I mean? Because I got the tea. I'm drinking my tea. You know.
I failed.
Oh, come on, baby.
I drank twice.
Don't worry. Don't
I
worry.
failed. But it's
worry.
a new week. I'm starting again. Here we
Don't
go.
worry.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
it's the same. I go through the same shit, folks. Come on. I'm not the fucking perfect guy over here.
Right.
So yeah. But see how you say that? I'm honest.
Yeah.
I could have said, man, I've been drinking the tea too, man.
Right. You could have
I'm
been
not
lying.
playing the game like that.
Right.
But I fucked up. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I'm gonna get on it. I'm working on it. Give me a moment.
Yeah. Don't worry. Shit.
But no, part of it is just because it's routine. That's the part that I
Got to get into it, right?
Yeah, I got to find the routine of it.
I feel you.
Because, like I said, without the routine, next thing I know, it's 8:00 at night, and then I'm like, do I really want to go make tea right now?
I mean,
you know
you
what I
can
mean?
still
But
do it.
no, I know that, but I'm just saying I
Yeah,
got that mental
I got
block
you.
of not having the routine. So if it's, you know what I mean? So like, it's almost like I got to be like, okay, every day at noon, I'm drinking my tea and make it a thing. Then I'll get into that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing for me. I just need to create a repetitiveness of it. And then when I do miss, I can, when I have a moment. But, I think if I just got to get to a routine.
And that's crazy. I don't have a routine my damn self.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But whatever you're doing works for you.
I'm sitting here thinking about this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I just drink this shit like, I might eat something. I'm like, all right, damn.
See,
Let me get some tea.
That's another part.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of drinking some
I could do
juice,
that.
some soda,
when
shit
I
like
get
that.
my meal, make my tea. See,
Right.
if I figure something out like that,
Right.
is where I probably got to be. That way I have a thing that I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? Because like I said, if I don't, I'll forget about the shit.
Right.
And then it'll be 2 days later, and then I'm like, fuck, I haven't been drinking no tea. You know what I mean? Like, it'll just pop in my head again. You know what I mean? So that's where I think I need to be. All right, folks. So same thing with y'all. Like you said, if you need to figure out a routine on something, that's what you might need to do. In order to, because once it becomes a thing, you'll break that mental block, and then it'll just be a thing. You'll just be like, you'll feel like, wait, I need my tea. You'll just need it. You know what I mean? You'll go for or whatever. So
Just like
I gotta
some of
build
y'all
that
need
up.
y'all coffee in the morning.
Right.
That's
Start
how you
making a
should
tea
be.
instead of a coffee.
Damn, I need that tea.
Right. Instead of a coffee, make a tea.
Make a tea.
Switch it out.
That's it.
You just gotta switch it out.
Shit. Motherfuckers in the morning get that shit. I don't know. I just can't do that shit early in the morning.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I have it made for me, yeah, I do it. But just, you know what I'm saying? Just me getting up. It's just me getting up.
It's
just
the effort. Like, fuck. I'm gonna go make some tea.
And it really ain't that hard, but it's just the fact that you know what I mean, you chilling.
This isn't London.
Right.
Fucking tea.
Go grab my tea.
Right. Everywhere they go, it's a tea. You know what I mean? It's a cup of tea. You know? I just don't do tea, man.
I feel you.
But I got to find the routine on it.
Yeah.
I got to figure out something to keep me steady going with it. That's all it is.
You know, shit. I just had my shit, just like you said, like, damn, I had my tea today. Then I go make the tea.
Yep. See, because you're on that. You already got you got that mental thing going already.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. I forgot about it for like a few days.
Yeah. But what I am slacking on is the black seed oil.
You got to add that to it?
No.
Or is that separate?
That's separate. You know what I'm saying? That's something different. But that's something to help you out too.
Whole nother deal.
Yeah, whole nother ball game with that. Okay. But you know what? Get somebody to do it with you.
Black seed oil?
No, the tea.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I think it would be
right. I know what you're saying. It's like going to the gym. Go to the gym with me, and then you go together. And you hold each other accountable. I get it.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my leaders to do it too.
Right.
You know, shit. We gotta be on the same page.
True. Make enough tea for both of us. That's what it turns into. I feel you.
Hey, gotta be on the same.
You're setting her up. I love it.
Nah, he both setting her.
You gave it away. My bad. Does she watch?
Nah, she definitely watched the show.
My bad.
Nah, you know, so.
Oh, shit.
I'm just trying to get right, man. That's
I feel you. That's why I said a lot of us are doing that. I mean, our minds are changing. Our bodies are changing. Consciousness level just got raised again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
so we're knowing more. We're learning more. We're feeling more. You know what I mean? Because it's like, does everybody understand what consciousness really is? Consciousness doesn't just mean your brain and awake. Consciousness is all of it. It's the emotion. It's the feeling. It's the smells. It's the the visual. The mental. You know what I mean? It's everything. That's your conscience. That's the consciousness. I mean, everything has a conscience. This machine has a conscience of whatever it is. Whatever it's doing in here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. To me, that's fucking magic. Whatever it's doing. You know what I mean? I don't fucking understand that shit. You know what I mean? But I should. I probably should. You know. One day I will. You know, I'll understand this better. You know, but it's like, the phone has a conscience. The water has a conscience.
Everything.
You know, I mean, everything has so it's all consciousness. It's like, so it's like you gotta, so just in case y'all didn't know, to understand that better, we always say the words.
Conscious, yeah.
You know what I mean? Just in general, and that goes back to that whole, everybody just telling us stuff and we just accept it. It's like, we say the words a lot, and sometimes I think, even myself, we're not explaining our words sometimes. We're just saying them, and that's why I say I'm guilty of it too, whatever. So I want to be better on that too, to explain things a little bit as we go.
Okay.
You understand consciousness? Do you understand this? Because I'm with you. There's sometimes I talk to people, it's different people I talk to, and they'll have an opinion on something, and then I'll go, well, what about, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know nothing about that. I'm like, but how do you have an opinion, but you don't know nothing about this? Oh, well, I didn't really. I'm like, well, how are you talking about something you don't even know about?
Right.
I mean, like, you don't even understand what you're saying. You're saying this, and then when I counteract with this idea that goes with it, you don't even know about this one. You know what I mean? It's like, no, but that's part of it. Oh, I only know this part. So that's all you know. But you know what I mean? Like, you're not qualified to talk about this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So. And that's why I said that's the whole idea of looking up words. Sometimes when a word's thrown at you, you got to re-look it up again. Maybe you don't really understand that word. You know what I mean? Like, because they use all these words in the world we talk about. They use all these words, but they don't mean the same
different
shit
meanings
that you think they mean sometimes. You know, so that's why I'm saying that. You know, like even words you think you know sometimes, just look them up again and see if that Mandela effect happened in that dictionary. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember that word's meaning that. You know what I mean? It was close to that, but not that. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
Got you.
Yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna have to, the next time it happens to me, I'm gonna screenshot it so I can share it, because it's a couple times, like I said, I'll look up a word and I'll go, you know what? I always thought that word meant this, but when the way that it actually reads, it kind of means it's something a little different than what we think it is. You know what I mean? When you look, like we said, when you look at it logically, when you go, wait a minute, what is this actually saying? You know, it's like that kind of shit. You know, it's weird, man. It's happened a couple times here and there. Not every word, but you know what I mean. Randomly, I'll check a word or something. That's what I'm trying to think of. What would have been one of the ones I looked at?
I know. I know you're trying to think of one. You just can't.
It's not covered in.
Believe me.
Yeah.
It's because you're here now.
Yeah.
Because you're doing this shit now.
Yeah. It's all good. It'll pop back in there. Like I said, and I'll say it on another show. That's the seed I had to plant to make sure I say it on another show. So you know, it'll come back. We'll figure it out. It'll definitely be the second we turn off the camera. We'll have the aftermath conversation, and we'll talk all about it.
We always do that shit. That shit
did you kill it?
Crazy. Yeah, I think I did. I got my snatch.
Oh, there it is. A little sneak vibe over there.
Yeah, got my snatchy today. I call it my snatchy because it come back to me.
Yo, we ready to play this song?
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Let's throw this song in here real quick. So, let's see. This one is called Socially Awkward by Rich Blakk featuring V12 Super off the Covid Ape Album. So, yeah, off the Covid Ape. That's COVIDAPE for all you non-visual listeners. Or the visually impaired. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We catered all here. But anyways. So, yeah, so check this out. We'll take a small break. And we'll holla at ya.
It's 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it.
Do the math. Yeah. Looking at me like I'm a fucking mug ticket. I'm not. I step with the steppers, yeah. No pen, no pad. Woo! I step with the steppers that separate your name. jungle I live in. Step with the steppers, don't step at the curb. Hang with gorillas, you hang around nerves. When the money flip, I trick on the bird. Spin a couple strips, not to reserve. If I spin a block, my still not reserve. Man took a sand, driver on perk. So don't get behind us when driving berserk. Yeah, we got a job, putting in work. My nigga slimy, the Uzi get vert. If I step with a stepper, his shoes better work. We ain't saving no hoes, and you dudes getting hurt. We ain't capping like Kirk, man. You can't get searched and get left in the dirt. Stuck in the bottomless pit, can find you and shit. Yeah, you need life alert. No, don't entice the perk. Alerted to mice and perks. Put it precise, this shit is lit. Yeah, it can light the perk. I had to drive, don't need a license first. I'm trying to fight the thirst. Shells might disperse. I'm just gonna strike them first. I got the right to curse. This is a Tyson verse. I hope that the mics still work. Step on these leeches. Yeah, my steppers got creases. This is my thesis. I step on these neck, then you step on these nieces. And no, you can't reach us. When we stepping on shit, yeah, it's like feces. That slimy adhesive. When the supper gets stuck, yeah, it's cohesive. Yeah, I step with the steppers to step on your name. Niggas ain't stepping on gang. Niggas won't rap where you from, give a fuck where you claim. You got a problem to deal with it. Looking at me like a million. With gorillas and apes. Cause this is the jungle, I live in it. Gotta stay humble, I still get it. Money stacked up, but I still flip it. That's why I step with the steppers. That's why I step with the steppers. You got a problem to deal with it. B12 cold killer, nigga. Yeah. Hold up, niggas can step, but can't step with this game. Step up the heckler of pain. Shoot it like Stephen, leave you with a vegetable frame. Hope you don't step in my lane. I run with steppers that'll leave you stepping with a cane. I'll leave you stepping in the grave, trying to step with them steppers when you ain't stepping the same. Look, I don't think you want this smoke, easy water. I pop up all black like I'm smoke with a drummer. And I'm packing a pole with a cartridge pack like a pack of Newport 100s, and I got them. All this talk like they wanna rock with a wallet till I pull up and I leave them up tight like a collar. No, flip that. I will Smith a nigga when this metal war. I come right for the collar. Look, Poonie gang. I ain't gotta shoot a thing with my young boy. Quick off the hip, Pootie Tang. What you come for? You ain't about to do a damn thing when the IMG gorillas get a hit up on you lanes. I'm so good with it, I can dribble when I aim. Take 2 shots and it's all net in the brain. Keep it on me like a war vet and I'm strange. The steppers who step with me step in the same.
Oh shit. And we're back, folks. Socially awkward, COVID Ape, Rich Blakk, V12 Super.
Yes, sir. Shout out Blakk, V12, the squad,
Nice.
PPE, everybody around.
And I mixed that one. That was a little bit of my mix in there. That was weird. Me and Blakk was talking about that the other day. I went back and listened to that COVID Ape album, and I think we put that out in 2020 or 2021, something like that. Anyways, a couple years ago, but it was one of the first ones that me and him had worked on together, and we got it sounding really good and clean and clear. And he was like, I tell people, he's like, go listen to that album. That's a real clean, you know what I mean? Like just the sound of it, everything sounds,
right,
really good together. Everything that we put together and created. So yeah, it's a learning experience. Dealing with shit, mixing and doing all that stuff. I love it. It's another way for me to be creative.
Right.
And then challenge my own self and mind and stuff too. So yeah, interesting.
Yeah, and I could tell you be into it too. You know what I'm saying? Because like one night I watched you and shit. You was doing some shit. You was like, you had your eyes closed and shit. You trying to find the beat. You trying to figure out the mistakes or whatever. You just trying. You was listening for. I was seeing you. I was like, okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I zone in.
He into that shit.
Yeah, zone in.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was talking about. Like,
he into that shit.
Yeah, early on when I would mix, right, I used to mix and then just get like, you get blastics. I used to drink. So I used to like drink and just get, drink and, didn't smoke that much. But then I started smoking and doing mixing. And at first it used to confuse me a little bit because, you kind of get distracted or different shit, whatever, you're high. But then I learned at some point and I focused in on it and I realized when I hit a certain peak of highness, right, when I start listening to the music, I can hear beyond what other people can hear. It's crazy. Because
you, huh?
yeah,
You know what I
it's like I said, it's another one of my superpowers.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, something you got.
And
right.
so, because I'll hear shit and I'll pause it and I'll put stuff and I'll do it and then I'll tell people like, yo, do you hear this? And they'll be like, no. And then I'll be like, right here. And they'll be like,
they gotta hear it a couple times.
they're like, no. Sometimes they don't hear it.
Oh shit.
And then I'll be like, yo, if you don't hear it, then nobody's gonna hear it.
right.
You know what I mean? Because I somehow have a supersonic hearing when it comes to shit like this. You know what I mean? And I'm like, maybe it's because sometimes I think maybe it's me. The way that I hear certain things just sound a certain way to me. And maybe I think, because that's what I said, maybe I think it's something, but when you don't hear it, then maybe it's not anything. It's just me being high. Getting too far, you know what I mean? Too far into that realm.
Right.
That I'm hearing too much shit. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy?
So, yeah,
I don't know why people can't function with weed.
Some people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, that's the best time for me to go to work.
Is it? Focus in?
What?
Get on it?
Yo, when I was at Amazon, what? You know you can't smoke in there and shit, but you know what I'm saying?
What'd you do? You move boxes and shit?
What?
What'd you do?
Yeah, I was a sorter.
Oh, shit.
I used to love
Sort
that shit.
master.
I love that shit. What?
Sort master over here.
What? Hey, they used to give out prizes and shit.
He's like, I'm getting them all.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's to give out prizes and shit, like, you know what I mean, like time off and shit like that.
Right.
Paid time off and shit like that.
Right.
You get $100 or, you know what I mean, $100 your paycheck. You know what I mean? They have to give out prizes and shit. So whoever come in first place, you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Sorting maniac over here.
Yo, I done won so much shit from there.
He said I raped that program. They stopped it. They stopped that program because I was winning it all.
A ring. You know, a door ring.
Yeah, ring camera.
Yeah, I done won that shit.
Right.
I done won so much shit, yo.
Nice.
Me being high.
Focusing in, man.
You know
That's why I
what I'm
said certain people. It like I said, it's not for everybody. It's not. Nothing's for everybody.
It didn't
you know
slow
what I
me
mean?
down. I was cool and I was just
right.
I used to love that shit. You know, yo, that was my first fucking job when I was 18.
What about edibles?
My second job.
Would you take edibles and go in?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's good sorting, right?
It ain't gonna stop me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm doing.
Right.
It just gonna make me okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the thing. See, the world's gonna learn all that, man. You know what I mean? That
Loved it.
that
I love that shit.
yeah. It's like if you have good intention in your heart, and you know what I'm saying, like you're saying, you were there to get the job done. You didn't give a fuck what was in the package. You don't care what's going on.
Right. I don't give a
You're
fuck.
like, I'm moving
Don't
this
get
from
it
here.
wrong. There's some fast motherfuckers in there.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, but like you took it as for what it was. You weren't in there like, I don't give a fuck what else is happening. I'm just doing my
Right.
job. I'm out. And that's why I said, like, if you were able to focus that in, you know, you understood the assignment. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm
You
saying?
understood the assignment.
I ain't caused no trouble. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't stealing.
Right.
They talking about you can't get high if you smoking. Motherfucker, I was high every fucking morning.
Right. Right. You have to be, right?
You know what I'm saying? And I was the fucking best employee in that bitch.
That's what I'm saying, but they don't recognize that shit, man.
I was the best motherfucking
because
employee
they're
in that bitch.
confused by the stigma.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? They're confused by this. Think about it.
And I ain't going there smelling like weed or nothing like that. Come on, man.
Everything
You gotta know how to carry yourself.
Everything the government has told you is bad for you is good for you. That's why they didn't want you to have it. Think about that. Because they're the ones who took it away from you. You know what I mean? And then they turned it, and then when they brought it back, they were like, oh, here's what you can have. They controlled it at that point.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So what do you think they were doing with it? They were researching it, understanding it, and trying to figure out why it's so good for us. You know?
Trying to figure out how to get money
And then
from
how to
that
get
shit.
money from it. Right. Exactly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way they could fuck
man.
with it. They could fuck
know
with
the
it and do
game.
their own shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. That's why because like tobacco in its natural form, in its natural American form from hundreds of years ago or whatever, is good for you. It's almost like it's like weed. You can't fucking like overdo it. It's good for you. It's from the earth.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a plan.
But when they took it and put it, mass produced it into cigarettes and put carcinogens and shit in there,
sprayed it and all
created and menthol and all this crap. It created it's bad for you now.
Right.
Been proven. We had the cases in the 90s. You know what I mean?
It even says it on the
And
box.
it says it on the box, right?
It says it on the box.
So, and I'm not picking on smoking. I'm
Right,
just saying it's an easy
right.
one to do.
We not.
It's an
Right.
easy one to do. I'm not picking on one thing or another, but it's just an easy one to. It's just an
point
easy
out
one
facts,
to
too.
point out a fact to you, right? I'm just using it as an example. There's no agenda here. I'm not trying. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Ain't
so
bashing
just,
nobody.
yeah, I'm not trying to bash or anything, but I'm saying, but look at we don't. It's like consciously we don't look at it like that. We didn't at that time. I didn't at that time. You know, didn't have the same mindset. And that's what we're trying to do here with with this show is show y'all a different mindset, a different idea of a different way to angle and look at things because everything we've been doing wasn't working. It ain't working. So it's time to do some new shit. Figure some things out. That's all I'm saying.
Facts.
Yeah, that's why we're here. We got to talk about it. If we're not talking about it, how are we going to understand it? That's why we talked about the Miranda rights earlier. That way, some of y'all just need to remember that.
Right, just go look it up.
Go look it up, and then teach your kids so they understand it. Navigate the world you're in. We're in that world right now. You know what I mean? Until those things get pushed out, till we get to that point of getting those things out, this is where we're at right now. And that's all I'm saying. Just remember these things. These are the things that are not being taught to us. That's how I look at it. It's not being taught to us.
Now this is really power,
Right.
man. For real. Now this is really power, for real.
Yeah. Because, I'm sure we've
bullshit.
all seen the clips of the people talking shit to the cops. We get it. But they know what they're saying. They're quoting fucking UCC orders and shit and da-da-da, whatever. They know their shit. So not everybody can get away with that.
Right.
But you've got to understand your rights, just your basic rights, the rights that they tell you have, and then you don't even know what the fuck to do with.
Right. I seen one dude, he had a folder with him.
Right.
You know what I mean? He had a folder and shit like
Sovereign
look,
citizen.
I'm me,
The
yeah.
fuck off of me.
Look, this me. Don't touch me. Look at my license, and you know what I mean. You ain't gotta do none of this shit. And he said, "Sir, if you keep on going, I'm telling you,
Right.
It's not gonna be good for you."
Right. But that's what then he gets in their ego. See, so they immediately go into their ego. Because I'm getting over on you. You want to now revenge and get over on me somehow. You know what I mean? Like that's
Should be crazy, man.
That's not your job. Yeah. Your job is to either know the law in order to defeat his law, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
Or go, okay, yeah, I ain't fucking with this. Move along, sir. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's no law. Like if he's not in the act of committing a fucking crime, what the fuck's going on here? Move along, sir.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, I get it. Move along. That's so easy.
Right.
Because they always want to. Here's the thing, right?
Why you messing with me? Like,
Right.
I ain't trying to point nobody out, but why you fucking with me? But these motherfuckers out here, you know what I mean, on the street selling drugs right in front of you and shit.
Right.
And you fucking with me.
Right, exactly. Because you're an easier target. Know what I mean? Because you don't know your rights.
Shit, cool.
And they can push you around. That's why I was saying. That's what I was saying. What I was gonna say was fucking damn. My bad.
It happens.
This is the high moment we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like I don't realize I'm high until I just get stuck
Right.
for a second. I'm just like, what the fuck?
It happens.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, we talk about traffic stops and shit, but I got you.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just the power. Like I think I was just gonna say, like it's just the power play. You know what I mean? It's like if they were just the servant they're supposed to be of. There's no crime being committed here. Just be safe. Keep it moving. You know what I mean? Like why do we got But they created all these ways to nickel and dime and tax us. That's what it became. So yeah, it's just stupid. My headlights out. Okay. You know what I mean? I get it. You know what I mean? You don't have to give me a ticket. You can pull me over and say, "Hey, your lights out. Make sure you get that. Make sure you get that checked
30
out.
days
or whatever." Right?
The one in what is the repair shit?
Yeah.
Give me one of those.
Right.
You got 30 days to get it fixed.
Look out for me, right? You know what I mean? Like, maybe payday's not not today. I gotta wait a couple days.
You want to go to court.
Right, for a fucking headlight.
Take a day.
Like, what the fuck are we doing? Yeah, it's
go to court,
ridiculous,
turn into
man.
some more shit.
Right.
You know, but that's wild, man. You know, like stay on the right path. Fuck it. You know, stay on your right path.
Just do your best.
Yeah.
Do your best with what you got. Do your best with what you got.
Hold on.
You know? Play your cards. You know what I'm saying? Play your cards. And like I said, navigate your world. You know, if you know there's pitfalls that you got to deal with because that's where you're at in life right now, navigate those. Figure them out, you know. Don't let them be the pitfalls, you know. Navigate your way out of there, you know what I mean? You know, a little bit at a time, Everybody's got to make efforts, you know. Look at me. Drank 2 teas in 7 days. I mean, it should have been one every day. I didn't make it.
Good. We gonna get there.
I'm going to get there. So, yeah, we're all going to get there. Calm down. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. Just, you know what I mean? As long as you got it in your mind, you're going to get to it.
Yeah, and that's the collective. That's the idea. It's like if we're all vibing together with these ideas and we're manifesting this new world and we're putting these new things together, these things are going to happen faster. You know what I mean? We're working together, you know. That's the whole working together idea. You know, look at how many shit that's gotten flipped by all these people working together. Flipping things, changing things, moving things, whatever. We see it happen all the time, and then we don't get it yet. You know, it's like as a society, we don't get it. We keep letting them divide us. You know, oh, I can't be part of that because that's this, or I can't be part of that because that's this. I don't want to be labeled as this. It's like, fuck, you know what I mean? We're still divided. You're still letting them divide you. You know how we can get united? The Ravens this weekend.
Yep, the Ravens. Yep,
Let's
Ravens.
you know, root for your team, but don't be malicious about it. You know what I mean? Like everybody's team's out there doing their best. You know,
Right. Shit,
But-
my team just got knocked
but
down.
root for your fucking team. Oh yeah, Green Bay went down.
Yeah. It's like, damn. We was in there, though. It was cool. We was in there.
Got a young quarterback. He's coming back.
Yeah,
They'll be working on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
He all right, too.
Yeah, I haven't really paid that much attention to the season per se.
Right.
But once the playoffs started, I kind of
Same.
looked a little more to pay attention to that, just to
Gotta
see
watch
where
the
it was
playoffs.
going. Yeah.
You got to watch the playoffs.
Especially,
Shit.
realizing that the Ravens were number one. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I was like, what?
Good
number
shit,
one?
Ravens. Let's
Nice
go,
job.
Ravens.
Yeah.
You know?
Hometown love, right? Up. There it is.
Yeah, let's go, Ravens. Yeah. You know what's crazy? The energy is even better.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and
the
use that-
energy's up.
Use that time to hang out with some family and friends and just, if you're going to be chilling, just have a good time, relax, and just, take in the evening whenever they play. I don't know. I'll
Who's that
figure it out
for?
when I get there.
I think I don't know. Don't quote me. I ain't
Yeah.
trying to be wrong, but I think it's 4:00.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be checking it out. Definitely checking it out.
Yeah.
Just because, it's cool to see that, when your city's doing well in something.
Yeah, for real. For real. Shit. I mean, last time they won Super Bowl, everybody was driving around the city and shit.
Yeah. I was there. I was one of them.
Yeah, you remember that shit?
I was one of them.
Motherfucker was driving around the city and shit. I was like, yeah, okay, that's what's up. Okay, B-Mo, I see you.
Oh, excuse me.
I see you.
Burped into the mic. My bad.
Damn, yeah,
I'll bleep it.
that's what's up. Yo, everybody was riding around crazy. They were screaming out the car and shit, Ray Ray!
Yeah, they was hanging out the sunroofs.
Yeah, like Ray Ray. I was like, okay,
I was like, show me your titties.
I said, okay, B-Mo, turn up. I see you. Shit, definitely on the map.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Not much else big like that happens, but the
Right.
Ravens have brought some stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
Ravens have brought some action. Because I think the Orioles haven't done that well. I mean, they had a couple good seasons there a while back, but I think they have, ever since like the 90s, they haven't been that good.
That's crazy. I rock with baseball, but not like that.
Yeah.
I was really a basketball fan. You know what I mean? But the NFL took over.
Yeah. You're more of a football fan now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was,
More football
like I said, a
fan.
San Antonio Spurs I follow that team if I follow any team. But yeah, I haven't watched a lot of. But I've never really watched like probably since like 2010, 2012. I didn't watch that many games anymore. Right. I would just catch the highlights and watch the playoffs and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would just watch the playoffs and stuff like that. But I stopped watching like the season for the most part.
Gotcha.
I just wasn't into it anymore. Like you're saying, I moved to like football, started watching a lot more football and stuff like that.
I don't know what it was. Just like,
wasn't interested in the basketball games anymore. So, but yeah, I catch one every now and again, just for nostalgia. Go back and watch a couple quarters and be like, all right, I remember. It's different. I don't know anybody on the fucking court right now.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, I knew all
you knew every single motherfucker, right? You knew everybody's squad. Now, but that was something. Shit, that sparked it. We talked about this the other day. I don't know if we said this. How we are with that? Well, we just talked about the stats, right? That's a superpower. Knowing stats, right? That's a superpower. Knowing stats. Oh, I know. You can quote somebody's RBIs or somebody's batting average or what their field. What was Jordan's field percentage and field goal percentage? You know what I mean? No, I'm good. So, that's a superpower, right?
Gotcha.
But instead of being distracted by sports, why aren't more people using their superpower like that to know stats about, law and stats about, see what I'm saying? We're using it they distracted us with that shit.
Gotcha.
They knew those minds would attach to that. So they gave us the sports stats.
I see where you're going.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, because it's a lot of people that know the sports.
But don't know, ask them their rights, they don't know a fucking thing.
They could break down the damn Jordan shit. You're right.
Right. See what I'm saying?
Damn.
Think about that. That's how they distracted us.
That's crazy.
They took that power and distracted it with some shit that they knew would keep you fucking over here.
Facts.
See what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we gotta realize that
bomb droppers.
We gotta realize. Thank you, sir.
For real.
We gotta realize that the superpowers we have are being distracted by things. We have to realize that at a point. That's what I'm trying to say. And so think about what you're good at. Think about what and then figure out how to make that work for you. That's crazy. Instead of just memorizing bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because motherfuckers tell you what college the motherfucker went to.
Right. What high school.
Like, damn, what number he wore and shit.
Exactly.
Like, wow, you can break all that shit down.
You could break other shit down like that. Right. Use that same skill to break other shit down. Figure it out.
Bomb droppers.
Yeah. Those are detective skills. You know what I mean? And then memorization and, shit like that. Use those skills for good. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Yes, you can still memorize that stuff. That's practice. That's honing it. You honed it. Think about that. You honed it with all of those ideas. Now it's time to make it work. Know what I'm saying?
Bomb droppers.
Yeah. That was your practice. Now it's time to go to work. Yeah. That's where I'm at with it.
Got you on it. What's it?
Ooh.
No, it's not that one, baby. No, not that one. So sorry.
Here we go.
And then I want to keep going and shit.
Revelation. That's the one we were looking for. That's the one we were looking for.
Let's get it.
Yeah, so we'll leave it at that.
Oh.
Unless you got something else.
Yeah, just real quick. All right,
here we go. Oh,
listen,
how the fuck we forget about the coins for an hour and a half?
I don't know, man.
Let's go.
I don't know, you know what I mean?
He wanted to talk about this since we got here, and I fucked around and forgot about the coins. Look at this shit.
All right, listen.
Go for it.
There's some coins out here, you know what I mean? 23 coins and shit, right? So they like...
quarters?
Quarters, dimes, nickels, all that shit. I ain't really get to all the other shit yet. I just got into the quarters and shit. I got stuck on that shit, you know what I'm saying? So there's 75% copper and 25% nickel.
Okay.
So I'm like, damn. So that's worth something right there, right?
Right, just in its weight.
Yeah, just
They're 2023
I
coins.
was made with, yeah,
These are the new coins, folks.
yeah, 2020, yeah.
Check the AwkwardIntel Instagram. It'll
Boom.
talk about the new coins.
Boom. So then they got in the coin world they call coin errors.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So once you find a certain coin, like a 2023, like you're talking about,
Yeah.
then you want to look for errors on anywhere on it.
Yeah.
And they tell you where to look. It's different words or different things
Yeah.
you might have.
It's a million different things, man.
Right.
But, you know, I'm gonna give you some of them though. I don't know all of them, you know.
And they can find this on YouTube? Can they see
you can
somebody
find this
on
coin.
YouTube?
Just look up coins.
Coins on YouTube?
You know what I mean?
Something?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you the name.
Throw it out there. I'll throw it up on the screen.
All right. So one of them is Edith Anakwu.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
All right. So her coin error is if you find a name on the front, if you find her name Edith on the front.
On the front of
Yeah, on the front of George Washington ponytail.
right?
If you see her name on the front, if you say
That
Edith,
one's worth something?
that's worth something. I'm gonna tell you how much it is.
Oh shit. We're gonna get some numbers, folks.
I mean-
we're gonna get some numbers, folks.
Ain't a lot, but you know what I mean. It's something.
Oh look, you see he's writing shit down. See
You
what
know
I'm saying?
It's something, but it's $100.
That right there is worth $100.
Up to 160.
Nice. See,
You know
for
what
a
I'm saying?
quarter.
A quarter,
For a quarter.
25 cents.
Right.
Boom.
You can turn that into a quick
Right.
hundo.
What's this? Betsy Coleman.
Okay.
See another one. And on the back of that, if you see, it's called a die, called coin die.
Right.
So it's like an extra little dot.
Oh, like where the
Like an extra
where the
piece.
die was messed up, so it
Yeah.
stamped it different.
Yeah, so like
got
you had
you.
a marker or a pen, you know, a pen that bleed too much,
Right.
and as soon as you touch the paper, it just start coming out, and
Right.
you start writing and shit, and then
Oh, so it's like something like that.
yeah, it still had that spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's what that is.
Okay. And that would
So-
be on the back,
No, yeah, but that would be on the wing.
on the wing
Yeah, on the wing of the airplane.
for the Betty. What was that one?
Betsy Coleman,
Betsy Coleman.
and hers is for $20.
That one's $20 right there.
$20 for everyone you find. $20. Who's this one? Ha ha. Jovita Idol.
Javita Idol.
Yeah. And she got a nice little like a little jacket on, you know what I mean?
Right.
But
Like the
it's
old
words
style.
in here, yeah. It's words in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like a nice little designer she got on and shit, right? But hers is it's telling you what she is.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like she's a journalist.
Okay.
She's from Mexico, USA. It said, you know what I mean? So it say all that shit on there.
That's all written in there.
Yeah. All
Gotcha.
that is on her jacket.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? So
Some of
that's
those,
her.
Are some of those words misspelled?
No. Now her, I don't know.
Could be.
It might.
Oh shit.
You never know. You know what I'm saying? That's something you got to look up.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But one of hers is if you see a crack going through her
Through her dress.
yeah. Through her jacket or whatever.
Right.
If you see a crack going through her jacket.
That's worth something.
Yep. And that's worth, what's that? $25.
That's another 25.
He's $25. Now, I got 3 out of 4 that I found.
How many you got? You've already found some.
Yeah, I found 3 of them.
Right.
But
Are they those three right there?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
But one, I can't find Mariah Tardleaf.
You haven't found it yet.
Yeah, I haven't found it yet.
You haven't found it yet.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't found it yet. But
Yeah.
Mariah Tardleaf.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And her shit is her coin is the extra feather. You know what I mean?
There's an extra feather.
Yeah, she like real long. You know what I'm saying? So they got her on the back of a quarter. They got her on the back of a quarter, and her legs are spread, and she's like this.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Is it sexual?
No. But she has two feathers coming out.
Gotcha.
Ain't like this.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah. The way her headdress is, right?
It's parted.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? But they got a coin die, another
Right.
coin die in the middle of that. You know what I mean?
And it created another feather?
That's what they call it.
Extra feather?
Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's
what
probably just a piece, right?
Yeah.
I got you.
just
I
a
got you.
piece.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they call that the extra feather.
Right.
That's her air, and hers worth $4.
$4 right now?
It's just $4.
But it only goes
Yeah.
Because they're rare.
Oh, believe me.
How many do they think are out there, maybe?
What coins?
So you think
that's worth something?
Yeah.
There's millions of coins that's worth something.
Yeah?
There's millions.
Everywhere. They're just out there.
Millions, bro. That's why I was. It took.
This might be your thing,
I
man.
did this for 3 hours today.
Coin, you might.
3 hours.
We gotta come up with a fucking shirt, man. The Coin Master or something like that.
3. You know what? You know how. All I'm gonna say is you're gonna need a lot of time. You know how the people do coupons and shit. They go to the store, get 10 baskets full of food and shit,
Right.
and pay $13.
Right. It's a coupon situation, right? I got you.
Because they know the fuck they doing.
I was thinking about that.
And it took their time though.
Right.
It took time.
They had the time.
Right.
Yeah.
It took time. So
And they stole a lot of people's
if you gonna do
newspapers.
that too. Whatever had
Remember that
whatever
story?
they had to do to get to that shit, I ain't listen. Get it how you get it. You know what I'm saying? So
I got you.
but yeah. So I'm on a hunt for some quarters. I seen one, so I'm looking at these, and I got whatever I got playing. It's
Right.
playing, and they said this one is worth $10,000.
Whoa.
This is one I was trying
It's
to
a
tell you.
quarter?
A quarter.
They're all worth. There's a few of them that are worth a lot, right? Yeah.
There's some
Already.
coins that's
Already.
worth a lot of money.
How is that already worth that much?
That's what
Just
I'm
because
saying.
it's on, like it's because it's probably so rare, maybe.
I don't know. I guess because of mistakes in there.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
Right.
It's some pennies that have cracks on them and shit that
Right.
worth
That's worth some shit. Yeah, I got you.
$7,000.
I mean, yeah.
$8,000.
How does and look?
A penny.
Most of the world,
You know what they say? Ooh, I found one on tail. I found a penny on tails and shit. You know what I mean? That shit might have meant something. You know what I mean?
right? But that's what I'm saying. The whole world doesn't know anything about this, and there's just a coin game going on, and no one's paying attention.
Damn.
Here you are.
And then, but I'm thinking what they doing. They want all the coins because they know the motherfuckers are worth something.
Right.
So that's why they got these damn coin things out.
The coin machines are
Yeah,
finding
the
them.
coin
You think?
machine. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
shit!
Or-
That's the game.
Or whoever
Yeah.
won that shit. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you might be right. That might be the game.
I'm pretty sure.
It's finding the fuck. You're pouring your shit in, and it's
Right.
finding all the
You just-
antiques.
You just trying to get the little chain that, you know what I mean, that you done saved up.
Yeah.
You probably get $400, come to $400, but you really getting $350.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They done took some of your money.
They took some of your money,
And
and they got all your coins.
And they got all your coins.
Damn.
Bomb droppers.
I never thought about it like that. That's
I
crazy.
mean,
They've been stealing our coins for a long time.
shit, yeah. They even got Rock doing a damn commercial. A coin star, I believe.
Yeah. That's the one. It's in Food Line and shit. I've gone there multiple times. I was thinking about doing it soon.
Yeah, me too. Man, I'm thinking.
You got to get the good ones out first, though.
You know what I'm saying?
got you,
But I was like, hold up, man. Let me go through my shit real quick.
No, I'm with you. I didn't think about it like that. Fuck. What am I doing in my life?
I mean, shit. I don't know. I mean, shit. Oh. So now I don't know what the hell I'm sitting on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got some action.
You don't know what the hell you sitting on.
You've gone
you
through
know
one little small batch, and you've already found 3 or 4 coins.
One batch.
See what I'm saying? You've already found some coins that are worth some shit.
One batch. And
I like it.
And man, listen, I can't make this up. I told you this when I came in. When I was going through the coins and shit, you know, boom, going through the coin. I put everything back, and I put the last quarter into the little jar.
Right.
And I remember seeing it. On the back, it had a guy playing the drums.
Little drum man.
Little drum man, just playing the motherfucking drums. So I'm like, okay.
But you remembered something
But
about that.
I remembered it, right.
Okay.
So, and that was the last quarter that I put back in
Right.
there.
Right. You're now scooping them up.
Yo,
right?
this was a little ass cup I had.
Right.
So I'm just.
Right. Pick up that last one. You're like, why is that one?
Oh, why? Cool.
Like, what?
I mean,
You had to see that one. You had to see it. It was meant for you to see it, right?
Next thing you know, I'm scrolling through the damn thing for coins. It say 1779 to 1979.
Right.
Right?
200
And
years.
then it said if it has a drummer on the back.
Right.
And I'm like, hold up. I just picked
He's
up.
like, I just had one of
put
those.
that quarter down.
Right.
Let me pick that shit up. I picked it up and I was like, what
It's got
the
the drummer on the back.
drummer on the back, and it's 1779 and 1979. Now it's telling me if I find this mistake,
There's a mistake on it.
I'm sorry, the coin world.
Error.
Yeah.
If you find the error,
If I find a coin error, it'll be worth some money.
that one's worth
It's
some
worth some.
money.
It's
That
worth
one's worth some.
8,000. I was like 8. Woo! That's
Nice.
some change.
Right. That's a good one.
I said,
That's a good one. So yeah,
I
so
hope this mistake.
And you got more quarters to look
that
for.
got to be because that's that last quarter I picked up and put in that damn thing.
you think it might have something?
It got man. That got.
Otherwise,
to
it
be.
wought have showed itself, right?
It got to be.
It showed itself. It's like, here I am.
Like, hey, this you. This you. This is where I've been hiding all the time.
Right.
It's me. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man.
I was like, wow.
Nice job.
But yeah,
Nice job.
yeah, man. Hey, check them coins out, man.
Yeah. Coin game. Get in the coin game.
Check them coins out, man. I'm telling you, little easy money. These people going crazy for these coins. And that's crazy. I done looked up. I done looked up some of the names. What was that?
Edith
Yeah,
and Betty Crocker.
yeah. She was a Hawaiian lady.
I think this is a Hawaiian series.
No, it's a woman's series.
Oh. But a couple of them are Hawaiian?
Yeah. No, she is.
Just one.
Well, I just looked into her.
Yeah.
And then I looked into Betsy too.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's a women's series. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a woman's series.
And that came out in 2023?
Yeah.
When the fuck did they tell us that they were putting new coins out?
I don't know.
Did anybody hear about this?
No, I didn't.
When did these new coins just start showing up?
I just found this shit out by looking this shit up. And then I seen a lady who designed this, designed the back of the quarter.
Right.
She designed it.
You seen her or like
Yeah,
seen-
she was in an interview.
That's why I say you saw her in an interview.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She was in an interview.
Yeah. No,
I
I'm
was
with
like,
you.
oh, you made the quarter. You know what I mean? So, because I'm looking at
She put this shit together, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at her background and shit. So I'm like, okay, she in tune with the earth and shit.
I got you.
You know.
Got you. Yeah.
Edith.
Definitely. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
That's what I'm saying.
Who is she?
I saw
She
one
was a teacher.
the other day when we were looking at the coins. Remember, I took a picture of them. I looked at a couple of them too. We looked up the meanings and shit. Remember, because it had the different language, the Hawaiian on the back and shit. And so it was like, what does that mean? Yeah,
That's crazy. See?
yeah, crazy.
Look, listen. You at the water now. I can't make you drink it.
I can't make you drink.
It's up to you.
I can't make you drink.
It's up to you. What you gonna do with them coins? What you gonna do with them coins? Man?
Right. All right. Well, yeah. Let's wrap it up. Awkward Intelligence, I'm in talks along with
BDot, baby.
And we'll catch you on the next one. Hitting up 60. Let's go.
Yes, go bomb droppers.